Welcome to our next level 1 tables, equations and graphs video. We're going to talk about using a rule to complete a table. So straight into example 1, we're going to use the rule y is equal to 2x plus 1 to complete a table. Well, this is the table we're going to complete. In the left-hand column, we have some x values, and I've chosen some x values that start at 0 and finish at 5. In exams and tests, you may have different starting x values and different ending x values, but I've chosen 0 to 5 for now. And we're going to use the rule to work out what are the corresponding y values. Now, what I'm going to do is just add an extra column in the middle, which is my working out column. And let's start with when x is equal to 0. So the rule is y is equal to 2x plus 1. Now in algebra, 2x means 2 times the number x. So we're going to go 2 times the number 0 plus 1 more. 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 more makes 1. Welcome to use a calculator at any stage. All right, let's move on to when x is 1. So we're going to go 2 times the number 1 plus 1 more. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 more makes 3. So let's move on when x is 2. 2 times the number 2 plus 1 more. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 more make 5. At any stage you use a calculator if you feel your brain's not working properly. Right, let's move on to when x is 3. So 2 times 3 plus 1 more. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 more makes 7. When x is 4, we're going to go 2 times 4 plus 1 more. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. And when x is 5, 2 times 5 plus 1 more makes 11. So there is the table. We've completed it. And without the working column, it will have some x values from 0 to 5. And I've worked out the corresponding y values for each of those x values. All right, let's try a second example. Use the rule y is equal to x to the power of 2, or x squared, subtract 2. And we're going to complete the following table. Right, now this time I don't have any x values or y values. If you're given the x values in the test, you have to use the ones you've been given. If you haven't been given any x values, you have to decide what are some appropriate x values to use. And that will depend on having looked at the graph that you might have to draw afterwards. I'm going to pick some x values that start at -2 and end at +3. So I'm going to go -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. And I've introduced my working column once more, and I'm going to work out the corresponding y values. So let's start off when x is equal to -2. We need to go -2 squared, because y is equal to x squared minus 2. So we're going to go -2 all squared, subtract 2. Now I'll put the -2 inside brackets just to make it easier. And if you are going to use a calculator for this, please go bracket, push your negative button, go 2, then close the bracket, and then look around for your squared button or your power of 2, and then subtract 2 after that. If you're trying to do it in your head, just remember we're going to go -2 squared, which means -2 times -2, which is +4, and 4 subtract 2 makes +2. Right, when I move on to -1, I'm going to go -1 all squared, subtract 2. -1 times -1 is +1. +1 take 2 makes -1. Right, 0 squared minus 2, 0 squared 0, so 0 minus 2 is -2. 1 squared minus 2, 1 times 1 is 1, minus 2 is -1. 2 squared, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 minus 2 is 2. And 3 squared, 3 times 3 is 9, 9 minus 2 leaves us with 7. So this is the table that we've finished with this rule, and I'm getting rid of the working column just to have my x and my y values. Right, that's us for the video, so thanks very much for watching.